Fox 5 Sports presents the Giants Wrap-Up.
This is Ron Dixon with some room, and Dixon can fly away from Akers, and he's gone. He's not going to be stopped by anybody. What a way to open up a playoff game. The Giants, Ron Dixon from 97 yards.
The Giants took the lead on the opening kickoff and never trailed. They beat the Philadelphia Eagles 20-10 to advance to their first NFC Championship game since 1990. Welcome back to Giants Stadium, everyone. I'm Kurt Menefee, along with my tag team partner, Tom McDonald. And you look at the Giants today, not necessarily a dominating performance unless you look solely at that defense. What a game they played in holding the Eagles.
The defense was just absolutely phenomenal. Remember Ron Dixon in the offseason said, the fastest guy on the team is me, and the second fastest guy is my shadow.
Well, he certainly proved it when you take a look at it in front of a record crowd today at Giants Stadium. 78,765 filled to the rafters here. Most of them waving towels that were given out to try and help show their support for this team, and they showed it, as we said. Opening kickoff, Ron Dixon. 97 yards, he goes. Giants take a 7-0 lead right off the bat. First kick return on an opening kickoff in a playoff game in the NFL since 1974. Michael Strahan of the defense just dominating early. They sacked Donovan McNabb there, one of 2 sacks, and a forced fumble by Strahan. Jesse Armstead keeping that crowd into the game, and they had plenty of reason. Eagles 3 and out on the first 3 possessions. Fourth possession, a turnover. Sean Williams forces the Torrance Small fumble. It's recovered by Dave Thomas at the 34, set up a 37-yard field goal, making it 10-0. Then Strahan forces his fumble with the sack. Giants not able to take advantage, though. Tiki Barber fumbles. Giants lose on a couple of chances to kind of put this thing away before halftime, but still, right before the half, the defense steps up again. Jason Sehorn, what an interception. Diving, bobbling, picks it up, and then runs it in for a 32-yard score. Giants lead at 17-0. At that point, it's 17-3 at the half, 20-3 in the second half, and the defense just keeps on going. This is the 5th sack of the day. A happy day for head coach Jim Fassel and the Giants as they win it 20-10 over the Philadelphia Eagles. Jim Fassel's meeting with the media right now. Let's listen in.
Like we wanted him to hit it. Turnover, I've never seen an interception as good as that with Sehorn. That was tremendous athleticism, and he made the play. But our defense was phenomenal. I think our defense, I've seen our defense play well at times, but I don't think they've ever gone to the field and just taken over the game like that. They were unbelievable. We put them in bad field position, it didn't matter. They went out and made plays, knocking balls down. We kept Donovan McNabb where we needed to keep him. Very rarely did he get away from us there. And that was a big, big part of that. I think, the other thing is, I'll just say this, our stadium crew people did a phenomenal job of getting the stadium ready. The turf, getting the snow out of there. And our fans, unbelievable. Everybody was in there talking about it. Our fans were tremendous. Our fans were as loud as I've ever seen them, into the game, brought a lot of support to our team, got them excited, and that's the way we played. But I'm proud of this team, and I'm proud that we're going to be playing for the NFC Championship next week.
Coach, how could you guys, again, third game, specifically slow down McNabb? How'd you do it?
Well, we contained him well. I mean, we contained him. I talked about before, you don't have to, when you're pass rushing, you don't have to try to kill the guy, you got to capture him. And we had good lane integrity on our rush. Our guys were good. A couple times, our guys athletically, you got Griffin in there, and you had Strahan and, Barrow and Armstead behind him, and we brought some people to put pressure on him, but we got good enough athletes up there that we kept him in there.
We're joined now by Fox analyst John Madden, who is part of the team that called the game today with Pat Summerall. First of all, thanks for joining us, I should say. Your impressions on this Giants win today. I mean, we talked so much about the way this defensive line, especially their front four, really dominated the Eagles this afternoon.
Yeah, and I think a lot of that was Michael Strahan. I mean, he started and set the pace. John Runyon's a good tackle, and he kind of had his way with Runyon. And then when he hit McNabb and calls that fumble, that kind of set the tone, I thought, for everything with their defense.
You look at him, though, Cornelius Griffin, the rookie, had a nice game, and they used him in a surprising way.
Yeah, they had, we knew about that. Jim Fassel told us that the other day, that that he's the guy because he's a guy that can run fast enough. With McNabb, I mean, one thing is being able to shadow him or spy on him, but the other thing is if he starts to run, be able to catch him. And Griffin was the one guy that they felt had the speed to catch him, and I thought he did an amazing job for a rookie.
Obviously, the big question now is the Giants win this game. They go on the NFC Championship game where they'll face the Minnesota Vikings next week. Everybody's going to wonder, the Giants offense didn't score a touchdown today. You know, they're going to need to score some points next week to keep up with Minnesota, won't
Now,
they?
you know, I mean, the good news about that is the weakness of the Minnesota Vikings is their defense. And so if you can get some things going, that's a good team to get them going against. But you're going to need some to score because the Vikings will score. I mean, that's the thing. This is a good defense, this Giant defense. The one thing that gives them speed, when you go back to Ram games and those types of things, the one thing that gives them trouble, speed. And when you get Randy Moss, you get not only one of the fastest players in football, one of the best players.
Thanks a lot for joining us, John. We appreciate it.
Thanks.
Talking about that Giants offense, right now we go to the Giants locker room where Tom McDonald is joined by the quarterback, Kerry Collins. Tom.
He doesn't want to go. He wants to go.
He doesn't want to wait.
I'm live here with Kerry Collins. Congratulations, the NFC Championship game. And were you watching some of the other mobile quarterbacks this week? What was running the ball there?
I don't know. The opportunity presented itself, and you know, the last one was a called play, and we were trying to take advantage of my exceptional running skills. So
it wasn't an offensive juggernaut, but the bottom line is 20-10. Giants go on to the NFC Championship game.
yeah, we got 2 touchdowns, other than other than the offense, the defense, and special teams. And you know, in a game like that, if we take care of the ball and convert on some third downs, you know, it's going to be tough for them to come back the way our defense is playing. So we needed to, you know, just take care of the ball and try and make some plays.
How big was Dixon's run back?
It's huge. It was huge. You know, I've been on the other side when the team runs it off on the opening kickoff, and guys like getting kicked in the stomach.
And they didn't come back from it. Kerry Collins, Kurt, we're going to try and get some more players in here. Back to you right now. Kerry, thank you.
All right, thank you, Tom and Kerry. Much more coming to you live from Giants Stadium as we continue with the Giants post-game wrap-up. The Giants 20-10 victors over the Philadelphia Eagles. Now it's on to the NFC Championship game.
Football is brought to you locally by Prudential.
The big opportunity right now, I think, is identifying old economy companies that are starting to do things in a new economy way. If you can identify the companies that are using the internet to reduce their cost and increase their market share, you could win big. Now's the time to look at your portfolio stock by stock. Prudential Securities Research and financial advisors can help you do that.
The interior of the all-new RAV4 looks great. Especially from the inside. Introducing the all-new RAV4, style that endures almost anything.
Big brother, little brother. Car keys, cartoons. Plays in a band, plays in the sand. 6'3", 3'6". What brings these two to the table? Honey Nut Chex. The taste of golden honey and nuts that's sweet, but not too sweet. So everybody likes it. What'll they agree on next? Maybe girls? Maybe in a couple of years. Honey Nut Chex, bringing families together. For breakfast, anyway.
Isn't that the Red Baron?
Yes, but who's he with? Escape the everyday, even if it's just for dinner, with a delicious Red Baron Baked to Rise, our most incredible pizza yet.
Fasten your seatbelts! This could be the start of something big. It's heavenly. It's wonderful. Yes! It is bedlam. It is pandemonium. Oh, what a catch! Oh, baby! Down to the 20. He dived into the end zone. Touchdown! Touchdown! Magnificent! Oh, man, oh, man, oh, man. What an unbelievable stupendous...
A deadly assassin.
He can get me in here!
Whose victims have nowhere to hide.
You're saying this guy used some kind of x-ray machine. Wait, you're not saying this guy has x-ray vision.
Maybe that's what allowed him to aim.
And no one knows who will be next. The The X-Files.
Tonight at 9 on Fox 5.
After all these years, the secret to Homer's stupidity is finally revealed.
And the crayon in my brain?
The Simpsons.
Tonight at 8 on Fox 5.
Jesse Armstead, 6 sacks for the Giants defense today, and you and Strahan have been here the longest of any of the defenders. You're going to the NFC Championship game.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. We came out here today. We expected to win this game here. We focused on getting ready for the Minnesota Vikings.
Who gave the Gatorade bath to the coach?
It was me. Keith Hamilton came up with the idea, and I followed with him, and we both pulled it on him.
What was it? Why were you guys able to contain McNabb so well? 6 sacks, and he had hardly any rushing yardage at all.
We're the number 2 defense in the league, so you got to give us a lot of credit. Coach Fox, one of the best defense coordinators in the National Football League, so we wasn't worried about McNabb or nothing like that. We knew we had to come out and play Giant football, and that's what we did today.
Now, the Minnesota Vikings come into town next. The last time you played them in the playoffs, it wasn't a pretty scene. How are you going to change all that this time around?
One thing about it, we just going to go out there, stay focused like we've been doing, and represent New York City.
And what was the feeling in the locker room when this one was over? Relief? What?
But one thing about it, we already had our deal. We knew we could beat Philly. We got that out the way. Now it's time to get focused and get ready for the Minnesota Vikings. We don't want to get too high, but we're ready for when they come in here.
Okay, Jesse Armstead, and we'll be back with more Giants wrap-up right after this.
Is that a fast computer? Oh, yeah, it's fast. You don't have the high-speed internet. That's as good as you could use that for a planter. And this could be turned into like a bedpan. Optimum Online? It's the fastest, easiest, best way to get on the internet. You could try it free for 30 days. High-speed connection, email. How you doing? I'm doing fine. How's America? How's Sri Lanka? Boom, boom, boom. Just call for what you need to get started. 1-888-4 Optimum. That is great. Let's get lunch. That is fantastic. Try it free for 30 days. Call up, log on, stop by.
Let's jet set.
Wouldn't it be amazing to fly to LA and sort of live like a movie star for a few days? You could go to Priceline.com for a steal on airline tickets and then parlay the money you save into a cashmere-crazed shopping spree, a deep tissue massage, or dinner at a fancy restaurant. And then, if somehow you wound up on a late-night talk show and the host said, "You look fantastic, what's your secret?" You'd say, "Oh, discount designer airfare."
The Acura RL with satellite-linked navigation system.
Yes? I'm here for your DLJ Direct upgrade. Upgrade? Where's your computer, please? That's over You see, DLJ Direct is tapping into the strength of Credit Suisse First Boston to form CSFB Direct. Now you can invest online with more award-winning research, more global resources, and more IPOs. Impressive. Will this take long? Not at all. Enjoy the power, sir.
Introducing CSFB Direct, coming online January 15th.
Inside Prudential.com, there's so much you can do and learn. Hear what our stock market experts are saying. Learn all about IRAs and 401ks. Get an instant life insurance quote, or even find a new home. Prudential.com has all kinds of interactive tools to help you save, plan, and invest. It's so easy to use. And there's always something new happening, from insurance to real estate to investments. It's all right here at Prudential.com.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Come with me, come with me. Why don't you come? Come with me, come with me. Come to my home. It's a celebration. Come with me, come with me.
Back here at Giants Stadium with our Giants wrap-up show. We're joined right now by Giants strong safety Sam Guards, and congratulations on your first playoff win in 4 seasons here with the Giants.
Thanks a lot. It feels good to exercise, some of the demons we had, chasing us around. We need this win. We proved a lot of people wrong all year. We want to keep it going.
Is that the motivating factor? I mean, you guys came out and from the get-go, you were dominating against the Eagles. They had some negative things about you. So many people have. Is that kind of a rallying cry for you guys right now?
Yeah, and they don't let it go. Every week, we can't get over it. Like we make it have a good game, and we think they're gonna start chanting our praises, and next thing you know, a team like Philadelphia come in here, and we've been handling them. They come here still talking, so we just want to go out there and be professional and get the job done.
You're looking forward to playing Minnesota. Everybody talks about Randy Moss and Chris Carter and that challenge.
It's a great team. It's definitely a big challenge for us, and we just got to do it as we've done all year. Just keep improving, and we'll be ready.
All right, thanks a lot, Sam. One of the big plays in this game made by the defense came on the interception by cornerback Jason Sehorn, who talked about his big grab and his touchdown.
They were trying to run out routes. They didn't want to throw deep very much, and with that offense, they run a lot of dink and dunk plays. Their tight ends, their fullbacks, and out routes and quick slants and things like that. And it was just one of those situations where I was able to break on the ball, and as I went for it, it hit my hands and kind of popped up, and I was laying on my back and saw it. I don't know, my reaction was just to pop it up, to hit it again, and then I saw how high it went, so I got up and it was still there, caught it and ran. It was just being lucky.
And so the Giants get a touchdown from Jason Sehorn. Their defense scores a touchdown, has 6 sacks, creates 3 turnovers, and they beat the Philadelphia Eagles 20-10. Up next, Randy Moss, Chris Carter, Dante Culpepper, Robert Smith, and that Minnesota Viking offense. You take a look at this challenge. It's going to be a big one for the Giants defense. But as Sam Garnes just said here, no reason the Giants were number 4 in the league overall and number 2 against the run, certainly without the way they played today. And I think they might have to prove that next week against the Minnesota Vikings. That's going to do it for our wrap-up show. Make sure you stay tuned later on tonight for Sports Extra coming your way at 10:30. Tom McDonald will have so much more from this game. In the meantime, thanks for watching, and congratulations to the New York Giants. They're back in the NFC Championship game for the first time since 1990 after beating the Eagles today 20-10 here at Giants Stadium.